Chakra Healing and Aura Dowsing with Water by Marcus Patman. Chakra Healing and Dowsing. Have you ever explored the colors of your chakras? Each chakra emits its own color. The lower three, your root, sacral, and solar plexus, keep you grounded to the earth as well as allow you to draw up energy into your body. The colors of your lower three chakras are red, orange and yellow. I've noticed that in auras that I douse many times, when someone is feeling ungrounded, it's usually because their lower three chakras are resonating at the higher chakra colors. Most of the time it's purple, which is the color of your third eye and crown chakras. If your lower three chakras are emitting higher colors, then it's going to be very difficult for you to keep yourself grounded. How do you know if you're grounded? It's pretty simple. Right now, think about where you are standing or sitting and ask yourself, do you feel grounded? Do you feel like you are sitting in one place? Does the place that you are sitting feel solid? Or do you feel like you are in a ship, simply drifting with no particular direction? Usually when I feel ungrounded, I have the feeling of drifting, as if I am sailing on an ocean, and I can't muster enough strength to drop anchor. I've spent many years since the late 1990s, drifting, not able to grab a hold of anything, and this can take a great toll on the spirit over time. If you're currently in such a place, where you're feeling as if you're drifting and can't grab hold, be aware that this current time is in your favor. There are guides waiting for you to ask for their help. What took me years to master, you can in just hours. All you have to do is ask for the help that you need in your spiritual path. Shortly after I started dowsing, the words, "Douse your aura," just popped into my head. So I did what I would normally do, and I typed these very words into Google. I clicked on the first website that responded, and I was presented with a body chart that pointed out all the different chakras and auric points around the body, and a color chart so that my pendulum could tell me what the color of a particular spot was. I was told by my guides to use water as the catalyst to deliver the healing energy to my body. So to perform this healing, I would place my hand on a particular spot and ask my pendulum to point to the color that the area was. I then would ask for the pendulum to point to the color that the spot should be. If the color was different, I knew that I needed to perform a healing on that particular spot to bring it into balance. To do this, I would simply hold my pendulum over a glass of water and ask it to remove anything in the water that was harmful to me. I usually use just one glass of water to do this, as you don't need to drink more than a swallow per area. I then would ask for the water to be injected with the energy necessary to change the area I was healing to the correct color, at which time I would take a drink of water. I would continue this method all around my body and aura until every spot was healed and balanced with the correct color. It was a very empowering feeling to know that I was in full balance and had the power fully in my hands to keep myself there. When I first doused my chakras, I noticed that all three of my lower chakras were purple. I had read recently at the time about how the colors purple and magenta are colors for the higher chakras. At that moment something clicked, and I realized the reason I had such a hard time finding center and grounding myself and staying grounded were because my lower three chakras, my root, subnavel, and solar plexus, were all of the higher color. No wonder I was drifting. We rely heavily on our lower three energy centers to keep us grounded to the earth, so that we may draw energy through the soles of our feet up into our lower three, so that energy mixes with the higher energy that is coming in from the top of our heads, which makes up our total energy body, which is perfectly balanced and yummy. When your lower three chakras are out of whack and vibrating at a higher color resonance, they cannot function properly. Instead of drawing energy up from the earth, they are drawing down energy from the top of your head. This creates a constant upflow of energy in your body. This upflow keeps you from being grounded and creates a state of mind that is largely in your head. This is not unusual. In fact, a great majority of the human population lives in their heads, and gives very little attention to the life inside their bodies. To have a fully healthy and functional energy body, you must be able to draw energy up from the earth and draw energy in through your crown at the same time, so that they can balance and cleanse your etheric body as well as help to physically flush out toxins. You are connected to this world from both the earth and from the heavens. You draw energy from both sources, which is necessary for a healthy and balanced life. Once I figured this out, I was able to use dowsing to tell me what the colors of my chakras were, and use water and crystal energy to tune each of my chakras to their correct colors. Furthermore, I also tuned each of my auric points around my body to the correct color. The results were astounding for me. No longer was there a constant pressure on my heart area. No longer did I have butterflies in my solar plexus on a regular basis. Finally, thanks to the gifts of dowsing and a little knowledge of the energy body, I was able to tune my system to the colors and frequencies it needed to function properly. I have since made this a regular practice in my daily regime, which has resulted in amazing states of body and mind and manifestations. At first I found it necessary to tune my chakras and auric points on an almost daily basis individually. After a little time went by, I noticed that I could bring all my auric points and chakras to the correct color frequency with one dowsing. Today I do daily checks and, unless I become angry or allow myself to be influenced by any primitive dark emotion, my energy body is healthy, balanced and powerful. Since then I have also found out that I can do this same action on others. It's very powerful and joyous to help others find their balance using my water dowsing technique. If you feel that you are out of balance and could use some help in that area, feel free to contact me. I can return your chakras and auric points to their correct colors no matter what your location.